everyone. This week we will explore color theory and radial balance by creating a color wheel. You will create an innovative 12-sided design that explores all the colors in the color wheel. During this assignment, you will learn how to mix primary colors of paint to achieve an accurate color wheel that includes shades, tints, and tones of each color. These are a few examples from previous semesters. Scholars have made sense of colors by grouping them into a color wheel. This color wheel has primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. Let's begin our discussion of color theory with primary colors. Primary colors are colors that cannot be made by mixing two other colors together. Examples of primary colors are blue, red, and yellow. There are no combinations of colors that we can mix to create primaries. However, mixing the primaries gives us all the colors in the color wheel. For example, secondary colors can be made by mixing two primary colors together. Examples of secondary colors are green, orange, and violet. Here, yellow and blue combine to make green. Yellow and red combine to make orange. And red and blue combine to make violet. In addition to primary and secondary colors, we also have tertiary colors. Tertiary colors are made by mixing a primary color and a secondary color together. We can always tell tertiary colors because it is a two-word name, such as yellow-green, yellow-orange, red-orange, red-violet, and so on. Complementary colors are opposite each other on the color wheel. Complements appear to be very vibrant and intense when placed next to each other. Examples of complementary colors are yellow and violet, orange and blue, or even tertiary colors like green-yellow and red-violet. Green and red are complementary colors. Blending two complements together lowers the color intensity. If you look in the center of this image, we see the lower intensity colors. Low intensity colors can also be called neutrals. Analogous colors are next to each other on the color wheel. They share similar characteristics and are pleasing to look at. Examples of analogous colors are green, yellow, yellow-green, and blue-green. Now let's discuss value. Value is the relative lightness or darkness of an object. Here we see white on top and black on the bottom, and the value is everything in between. Relative value is when colors on the color wheel are assigned a value based on their perceived lightness or darkness. For example, yellow might replace white, while violet might replace black. Sometimes we want to make a color darker. We might create a shade of that color by adding black. Red plus black equals shades of red. Oppositely, a tint is a color plus white. If we want to make a color lighter, we mix it with white, and this is called a tint. This is an example of tints of red. Finally, when we make a tone, we mix a color plus gray. When we mix a color with gray, it is a tone. This is an example of tones of red. I hope this video has helped you understand more about the vocabulary of color. Now let's put it into practice by creating our own color wheels.